All right, we're back. We're walking across the bridge. Here's this big staircase. One little detail I like is there are separate size stairs in the middle, because the sentinels at the top have bigger feet. It's so they can walk.
It's so they can go up these stairs.
Yeah. If you stand right at the top of these stairs on one side, you can bait one of them into attacking. Because you do not want to fight both of these guys at once. Like, these are unironically, like, kind of hard enemies. Partially because of their obnoxious shield, where if you hit the shield with your attack, it just does no damage. So, yeah, spacing them can be a little tricky, even with one of them, let alone two. Luckily, this guy's being a little goofy. Cool. Punched him in the shins until he bled.
Isn't that the dream?
It really is. You can also walk between the legs of these guys. Which means their legs are as long as a mimic's, I think. Which is kind of funny.
You're a tall bitch.
But yeah, because we can attack, like, pretty quickly, they're not actually too bad right now. But with slower attacking weapons, they can be a real nuisance. So this big door does not open. And this little side door does not open.
Oh, shit.
Once again, a smaller door built into a bigger door to accommodate for two different sizes of people. Now that's some city planning. So our only choice is to go over here on the right. There's some of these weird little winged things that brought us here. So I don't know what the proper name of these guys is. I'm going to call them the cheese demons, which I picked up from, I believe, the backlogs.
Why does he call them cheese demons?
I don't remember at this point. It's just kind of a running bit.
They have no skin.
They have no anything, including things such as riz and class or restraint.
They just...
The one thing they do have is range. The demon spear is very... The demon spear is very, very annoying because it deals partial lightning damage.
Well, you don't have that one ring, so...
I don't, and this is one of the few places where it would actually be helpful.
Yep. I'm just being... I like how they walk.
Yeah.
That's why I was like cracking up.
They've got their weird little gallop or whatever.
Go back. And look, I want to look at the little guys in the wall. They the little knights again?
They are, yeah.
Oh, they're so cute.
So the bridge is not down here, so we have to haul it back. Which, luckily, there's a way to do that, because otherwise we would be soft locked down here.
There is a place you can soft lock yourself.
Yes.
Here. If you're not careful and make poor decisions.
Yes.
But maybe poor decisions is part of your run.
Maybe.
Xander would know.
Yes.
And
you know who else would know? The backlogs.
See, friend.
Yeah, the backlogs was like kind of my introduction to a lot of like Dark Souls challenge run type things. He is most well known for doing consumables only, which comes down to a lot of throwing fire bombs at things.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Great channel. Go and check them out. Seriously.
Yes, it loves throwing consumables.
Honestly, big throwing consumables fan. Come on. Uh-oh. Out. Oh. Now he's being mean. Nice. That big ground slam attack has actually a really big hitbox on it, for no reason.
Oh.
So, yeah, trying to space it properly is like kind of difficult. Man, I am really not doing so hot on these guys this time around. That missed? Come on. Thank you. We'll bust your kneecap, so happy do. Yeah. Okay, now we're back here. Let's only get one of them at a time this time. Yeah, anyways, the spear that these guys have has like some of the longest range of any spear in the game that you can wield. I would assume it's a good weapon. I've not actually used it. Partially because I don't want to have to grind for it. But there is also an NPC who can sell it. Okay. I'm gonna try just running past these guys and saying screw it. Because they can't actually fit down this little bridgeway thing. There's also two of them down here. I normally don't even bother fighting those guys. And now we are at one of the most infamous segments of Anor Londo, the Anor Londo Archers. Can you guess why it is called the Anor Londo Archers?
I think maybe because there's arches.
Close. Anyways, if I land a parry on this Silver Knight, ow, and then if I land another parry on this Silver Knight, there we go. See, that's not so bad. And you know what? I'm feeling confident enough that I'll even go for the second one. Silver Knights are not nearly as dangerous as their Black Knight counterparts.
Is there silver, gold, and black?
No, there's just silver and black. Originally, all Black Knights were colored silver, but then Gwyn linked the fire and turned the armor of all of his army into black with just soot. But yeah, the Silver Knights are local to Anor Londo specifically. I don't think they show up anywhere else.
That would make sense because they're like royal family knights, but they weren't there when the fire was linked.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, so like the first time you see that, you see them and immediately associate it with Black Knights, and then your brain enters panic mode. And when your brain enters panic mode, you don't respond properly to like the attacks that they're going to do. They're really not that bad. Even if you don't parry them, it's very easy to just bait them to walk off a ledge.
Okay. You're Solaire, and so like you walk in this situation, and I am your character, and you in this situation are Solaire. And I look at you.
Okay. Nice. That's funny.
Was that okay?
Yeah, that was a good bit.
I thought it would be funny.
It was.
You agree, though?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
So yeah, Solaire is like, hey, I really want to help you out. Seriously.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
He says that no matter what gender your character is, which means Solaire is based as shit.
We like Solaire.
Yes. So yeah, this is kind of the indoor section of Anne Orlando.
Another Silver Knight.
Yep, there's a bunch of Silver Knights here.
The Way of the Beast.
Okay, I'm actually doing all right damage. It was kind of hard to see on that first Silver Knight because, you know, my camera was so close to the wall and all that. Back here, we get 3 sunlight medals. Whoa! Sunlight medals, as a reminder, are specifically for the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. They don't really do anything outside of that. But if you trade in enough of them to the Warriors of Sunlight, then you get an upgraded version of the Lightning Bolt spell, which is just cool. Over here, there's a room with nothing in it. Okay, turning around, moving on. Wait. Why does this fireplace not have a fire in it?
That sounded like a Windows startup sound.
It kind of does. Down here in this secret little room.
Is where the ghoulies are.
No, but it is where good stuff is. Actually, there is a ghoulie down here. So this is where...
Flip!
Yeah, this is where you get Havel's armor.
Sorry, I got really excited there.
And his great shield.
My first, like, introduction to Havel was a GIF on Tumblr, and it was Havel doing a flip. No, if it was like a video, because it would be like, whoa, and he would flip. And it's funny.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's funny, you're stupid.
But yeah, no, if I equip all of this, like... Here it is. Hey, look, it's me. I'm Havel. Bada bing, bada boom. I cannot roll. My equipment load is at 94 out of 66.
Good fucking lord.
Yeah, so I used the Dragon Tooth as my weapon of choice in my very first, like, completed playthrough of this game.
It rocks.
It is really cool. It is also, like, one of the slowest weapons in the game. In fact, it might be tied for the slowest. I haven't tested it out yet. That being said, it is very fun. And Havel's Great Shield here requires a whopping 50 strength to one hand.
I see.
I have already hit the soft cap of 40 strength, and I cannot wield that. There are a few items like this. Generally, they are not worth the extra investment. Havel's Great Shield might be the exception.
Sorry, the cat was laying in a cute way.
Just because, like, the amount of damage reduction, like 90% magic resistance and 80% fire and lightning, combined with an obvious 100% physical, and by far the best stability of any shield in the game. Like, this shield goes kind of nuts, to be honest. It's also got a unique thing to it instead of a shield bash like you would get with a regular great shield. where it puts you in a little animation, and once you're done with the animation, your poise skyrockets for a little bit. You basically become like an immovable object of a character.
I see.
I Estelle. So Havel's Great Shield, really cool if you can wield it. I am not going to put in the extra levels into it right now, but honestly, I might do it later because it's kind of cool. Also, now that we have all of that, I'm just going to try a little bit of mixing and matching here. 15? Oh yeah, we can get more.
Hi.
Let's get the shield back. So Havel's armor and the gold hemmed armor that we've been wearing, really good to mix and match both of those, because the gold hemmed armor provides pretty good resistance for being very lightweight, and Havel's armor provides the best resistance in the game for very heavyweight. So basically, you equip whatever Havel's stuff you can until you fat roll, and then fill in the rest with gold hemmed. So like right now, we're still medium rolling. Absolutely worth it. Just figured I would go over all of that really quick.
And there's a mimic. Is there any better shield you can have right now, or just that one still?
This shield is fine. It's honestly like one of the best shields in the game, in my opinion.
What's the shield that everyone memes?
The Grass Crest shield.
Why is it a meme?
The Grass Crest shield is really good for if you don't actually need a shield or anything in your offhand. Because if you're two-handing a weapon, it means you can still have something equipped in your right hand. And in the case of Grass Crest shield, it provides a stamina regen buff.
Oh, yes.
Which is really good.
So you just have it on your back?
Yeah, so you can just keep it on your back and then two-hand your weapon, and you get a free stamina buff. That drops the Occult Club. Occult is a damage type that, like, is very, very rare. You're not gonna run into it a whole lot. I don't know if there is, like, any enemy in the game that actually does that, but certain bosses are weak to occult weapons, including the bosses in Anne Orlando. Where
is the certain friend here? The big boy, the Tight Knight.
Oh, we'll see him eventually.
Okay. I just knew he was around here soon.
He's kind of towards the end of this area.
Another mimic?
Yep, this is another mimic.
I just know from seeing you at this point, I just know this one's a mimic. They make weird noises.
They do.
No, my favorite still are the mushroom people that we have not seen yet.
Yes, we will definitely get to that. Anyways.
You think their tongues get really dry?
Maybe. He drops a gold coin.
I got really excited about that for a second, but then I was like, gold means nothing to you.
Gold means absolutely nothing. The only use for coins in this game, I believe, is trading to France, because he gives like a higher amount of souls than normal for them.
Money has lost all value in this game. Wow.
That's why it's extra funny when Petrus gives you like the bronze coin at the start of the game, and he's like, no, really, it's for you. You can take it. And you know, you're new to this game, so you just assume that it's like, oh, there's the grab attack.
You're like, Mom.
I actually survived it. Thank you. That's that.
Whoa!
Yeah, no, they do that.
It's really funny.
That's that defense ring plus some Havel's armor coming in play. He drops 5 silver coins. But yeah, Petra's giving you like a bronze coin at the start of the game, and you know, you're new to the game, so you just assume it's worth something, and you're like, oh, this guy's nice. It doesn't mean anything, and also he's a bitch. Oops.
This is why I might have thought the Silver Knights were gold.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They're very reflective.
Maybe that's the point of them being silver.
Maybe.
They make a fucked up weird noise when they die.
They do. They make actually the same noise as the Black Knights.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, there's this room over here. It's like a dragon trophy room, which is cool.
Wait. Think of it like Skyrim, where dragons are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most of those dragons are pretty, like, low poly, by the way, if you get up close to them.
Can you not really are you not supposed to get really close to them?
You can't really get that close, except to, like, a couple, on a lower floor.
I always think, what if this game looked like Elden Ring?
Mm-hmm.
Or even just Dark Souls?
Yeah.
It would look so epic.
Mm-hmm. And this game came out after Dark Souls 3, which is fucked.
Well, this is the remaster.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't make things as pretty as it should have.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, I'm
Whoa.
5 years old.
Boobs. Watch out for this guy.
Gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya.
Yeah, I tried to fight the last Silver Knight without parrying. It did not go terribly well.
You hand me the glue.
The glue?
Why? I want to put a little on my hand. Then I can pick it off.
Okay.
Because I'm weird.
Freak.
I'm sorry.
I'm just teasing you.
I feel like that would be a better stim than constantly doing other things that are not good.
Fair. Oops. There we go. That wasn't a backstab? Okay. There we go. So we could go down the stairs this way. That's kind of where we're supposed to go. Alternatively, there's this little side path over here with another Silver Knight in it. Are you noticing a pattern with the enemies here?
Silver Knight?
Yeah. It's mostly Silver Knights. It's like Silver Knights and mimics.
And weird demons.
On occasion. Oops. Fun fact. So if the knight does that shield bash attack, they always follow it up with a parryable attack, no matter if they're a sword or a spear knight. So it's not necessarily bad to get hit by the shield bash as long as you block it, because you have enough time to recover and parry.
You gotta...
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
So there's a room full of Silver Knights
This is
there.
quite a fix. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed.
That's gonna be easy for you, yeah?
It's really not that bad. That guy
Is
thinks
this a
he's...
bedroom?
Yeah, no, it's a bedroom.
I could take on 5.
He's planning an orgy. That's why he needs 3, no, maybe 5 bodies.
There's a cool bowl on the table.
Yeah.
There's 3.
Yeah, no, there's 3 Silver Knights in this room. And now I have angered both of them, which is not great. That wasn't a backstab, come on.
Such a tiny bed in such a big room.
Yeah. So-called free thinkers when shield bash. I need enough room to, like, get just one of them. No! I mistimed the parry.
Oh, did it?
Dang. That's rough.
Stabs at nothing.
Our cat is attacking. One moment. I am very distracted.
You're thinking.
Yeah. If you try to just walk up the stairs here without fighting this guy, he will just follow you up the stairs. So just do yourself a favor and fight him. Good camera.
I nudged her away.
Thank you.
He likes to bat at the green screen.
Yeah. Yeah, our cat is a little special. As are many cats.
To be fair.
This guy you can ignore. I don't know why he's there.
I just wonder whose room is that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And there's a random noble on the other wall.
Mm-hmm. Shield bash, followed by parryable attack. Whoa. The Silver Knights can drop their weapons, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually pretty good.
Okay.
They are like pretty rare drops, but this is the only place in the game where you can get them. So if you really want them, now's your time. Anyways, back to where we were. There's this guy. And this character really does just like punch everyone in the genitals.
Yeah. Fisty.
Yeah. And then we fight this guy. Shield bash into parryable attack. Bet I messed up. Into shield bash. Into parryable attack. Into shield bash. Into parryable attack that I messed up. Into shield bash. Into parryable attack.
Whoa.
See, Silver Knights are not that bad. In fact, if you don't know how to parry at this point in the game, these guys are actually a pretty decent way to learn, I would argue. Okay, gonna back up plenty far. That wasn't a riposte somehow? Go. Boom. And nice.
Ooh. Are you gonna go talk to Onion?
I am. Because this time I know for sure he actually does have dialogue for this. Anyways.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
He gives you a coin. Oh.
But be warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
Anyways. So he gives you the Tiny Beings ring, which gives you a very, very small increase in max HP.
Oh.
It's really not a good ring, to be honest.
Seems very not helpful.
It is available as
That painting with
Yeah.
the tiny guy. Sorry.
it is available as one of your starting gifts at the very beginning of the game if you want. Also, there's 2 Demon Titanite in here. Cool. I didn't even know that. But now we've just circled back here. So that's literally just a side area completely devoted to saving Siegmeyer. Yeah. So now we can head back up the stairs and then go down the other way, which will lead to actual progress. That is off this way. So now this is like the other side of the staircase,
Okay.
which leads you to right here.
Ah.
In this room is a Titanite demon, in a room that is very awkwardly small to fight a Titanite demon in.
Yeah.
I will be coming back to fight him. Make no mistake, I will be back. But not right now. The other direction is the Dragon Trophy Room. Which has 2 Silver Knights in it, and only one of them gives a shit.
The other one just stands there.
The other one just guards those 2 chests and does not move until you get, like, outrageously close to him. It's really funny, honestly. Like, he'll stand, like I can be right here. He's not angry yet, and so I can beat up his friend. He does not give a hoot. Anyways. Now we can open up
Oh
these.
yeah, those are low poly.
Yeah. Like if you get really close to him.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, these 2 chests, not mimics, have the Silver Knight armor, which is decent, and has some of the best fire resistance out of like any armor in the game, actually. Not better than the Gold Hemmed set, but it has better overall resistances elsewhere, if I remember correctly. Friend, yes. Oh, right, I have this on my hotbar. We're gonna become human.
Why?
Reasons. Because the time has come to show off summoning for a boss.
Are you summoning for the twofer?
Yes.
We're at that point.
Yes. There is one other thing that I want to do first, but it is on the way.
Okay. Excited.
Yes.
Are you excited?
This could go very poorly, or it could be just fine. Who knows? I also just want to show off this really quick. So we just went through like this whole indoor area that starts with this staircase. If you jump off this staircase at this point and do it like higher up, you can actually skip most of this area. And I'm gonna do that every single time we walk over here, just so I don't have to deal with the 1 Spear Silver Knight over there. Because,
That's one less dude to deal with.
yeah, exactly. It's less risk. So the first thing we're going to do is not go down. We're actually going to go up and around. I'm not going to jump out that window yet.
Another broken window.
Yeah. A lot of broken windows in this place. They really need to get that together.
I think it's an issue with abandoned kingdoms.
I mean, it could be. You hear that? That's the sound of a friend.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
Now, this giant blacksmith,
Hugo.
he has a very particular skill, which allows you to, first of all, make lightning weapons, which is cool. He also lets you make boss weapons. If you have an appropriately leveled weapon and the soul of a proper boss, you can turn it into a boss weapon. It is a completely different weapon with different stats. And sometimes it is better, and quite honestly, sometimes it is worse. I am going under the assumption that this will be worse, but I do want to try it out. So we are using the core of an iron golem that we got from the boss at Sen's Fortress.
Yes.
To turn our plus 10 Kaistus into the Dragon Bone Fist.
It ascended.
Yes.
Comet soon.
And now we have a Dragon Bone Fist.
Oh my god! Look at your fucking fist.
Yeah. And you want to see something really cool? We've got an uppercut, baby! Will I be able to use that in combat realistically?
No.
Probably not, but it is cool.
Are you gonna try it out on that dude?
I am. Oh, we're actually in heavy range right now because this is quite a bit heavier. Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, we're doing, I believe, similar damage.
Similar damage, it just made it heavier.
It did make it heavier. It did also make it scale with an A in strength instead of a C in strength and C in dex.
Okay.
So
it's scaled better.
Yes. So if I max out strength, it will end up undoubtedly doing better.
Okay. It looks like you just stabbed it onto your...
It kind of does look like that. Actually, if we if we take off the gauntlets,
Oh, you just have your hand in it.
we've just got our hand in it. Okay.
Weird.
It is weird.
Haven't decided if you like it yet.
I haven't. So the nice thing about doing this is that we have upgraded there is more than one Kaistus available in the game, and you can just buy them from Andre.
You have one already on you.
I already have another
Since
one.
you've started using a shield.
Exactly. So like if I do want to go back to just regular, I can.
Bye.
Bye, loser. Now we can open this tiny door, which is right next to the front gate. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do here. The other thing of note is that he sells Twinkling Titanite. Twinkling Titanite is used to upgrade unique weapons. So like, the Astora's straight sword that we picked up, there's only one of those. It's not dropped by any enemies. It's not, like sold by any merchants or anything like that. Usually if a weapon falls under those criteria, it upgrades with Twinkling Titanite. And you can either get those by killing Titanite lizards, one very specific clam enemy that is only in like 2 very obnoxious locations,
Those
or
are annoying.
or by just buying it here.
You don't want to eat that.
He also sells, fittingly, the giant armor. So you can look like one of those giant sentinel guys. Kinda neat. So, okay. Now that we've done that, the time has come. As soon as we get this guy out of here.
Like those sentinels?
Yeah.
With the cool, like, robe.
Yeah.
With the bib you get at Red Lobster.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so they actually come up here and try to, like, follow you.
His poor little AI.
Yeah, his AI is not very smart. AI in general just really likes to walk off that ledge instead of taking the stairs for some reason. I don't know why. It is very peculiar.
Does he take damage?
He does not. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay.
What?
You know what? We'll do that instead.
Why was there a black orb? Are you being invaded?
No. I have the option to invade someone else.
You're gonna be that person.
It is someone very specific.
Oh? Oh, it said something about guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this like...
We get a chance to get revenge on Lautrec for killing the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine.
Oh. So this is wherever he is?
Yup.
Well, look at you. I thought you were wiser. But I thought wrong.
Uh-oh.
Just a terrible
So the easiest way to fight these guys, generally, because there's 3 of them, is to kite them onto the stairs,
Don't you agree?
because then it is much easier to fight them one-on-one. In my experience.
He has friends?
He does. How? I don't know.
Lautrec does have a cool voice, though. Unfortunately.
He does. He's also a rat
bitch.
bastard.
Sometimes rat bastards usually have the cool voices.
Yeah. The spellcaster is the one that makes this really obnoxious.
Are you gonna do this?
I am gonna do this.
Okay. Are you gonna have to grind it out a little bit?
I am.
Okay.
So I'm gonna work on this and then we will cut back to when I have actually done it. I am so cringing. Wow, really? No. I was close. I hate you. Dude, it would so help if I had a hitbox bigger than the size of a fucking ant. I hate you with a passion. And he's dead. Holy. And we got a souvenir of reprisal. That was really annoying.
It seemed to take you like 30 some minutes.
Yeah, that was a lot. Anyways, so that was definitely something. I can take fire bombs off my hotbar now. You also get 5 humanity for doing that. So, I mean, not nothing. Also, you can revive the Firekeeper now, which is more important.
Oh. Haven't you already done that?
Nope.
That was a different playthrough, I think. That I was getting all mixed up on.
Probably. Okay, so.
I had to headbutt you.
Yeah.
I hope you can understand.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Anyway.
Now that that's out of the way, we can get back to what we were doing. So this summon sign here lets us summon Solaire. I am going to be clearing out this room before we do that, because Solaire is not the best at dealing with this room. And apparently neither am I. Jesus Christ. I would like to still be alive, please. The nice thing about dying while invading like that by the way, I'm gonna open this door, and that just opens the door to the like big staircase outside. See, ta-da. Yeah, the nice thing about invading like that is if you die, you don't actually lose anything.
Okay.
Including your humanity, which is awesome.
When you invade other players, does it do that?
Yeah, no, that's just how it works. Anyway, so I died because these two are the worst, and I hate them with a passion.
Oh, these.
I really hate these enemies. I just don't think it's very fun that you have to fight them right before what I consider to be one of the hardest bosses, if not the hardest boss in this game.
What about Artorias?
Artorias is up there, but like at least once you know how to do it, it's all skill based. Ornstein and Smo, who we are coming up to, can have just patterns of attacks that leave you in a corner with nowhere to go. And it is very frustrating, and I want a friend to help me with it. But unfortunately, I have to clear the room of the two, like, upgraded sentinels, because otherwise Solaire will waste all of his time fighting them and probably die.
He's not the brightest.
He's not the brightest, but when he can sit there and tank something to death, he's great. The problem is, the guys down here have shields, and he will just swing at them and not make a whole lot of attempts to dodge, and that means a lot of him just hitting shields instead of the enemies. And especially when there are still two of them alive, yeah, no, it doesn't go well. Also, I forgot to clear out the archer that's in this room for some reason. Yo, uppercut? Get uppercut. That didn't even do that much damage.
Oh, shit. It's so cringe.
Yeah. I mean, deep down, I knew I was gonna regret choosing the Dragon Bone Fist, but like, I've gotta give it a shot, right?
Yeah.
It's got an uppercut. It's swag.
You don't know until you try. And then you try, and then you can have all the regrets.
Yep. Does this mean I am switching off the Dragon Bone Fist? Not for the foreseeable future, but it might happen eventually. Anyways, if you walk far enough away in this cathedral, you can get only one of these guys to fight you at a time, which is way better.
That seems to be a running thing with Orlando, to be like, try and bait one dude out.
Yeah, that's just a thing with this game in general.
No need to try and fight both of them.
In fact, that's the entirety of Dark Souls 2. Like, if you can learn how to, like, bait out enemies one by one, that's where, like, most of the difficulty in that game is on a good day.
Did they throw a bunch of enemies at you?
It's literally, they're like, instead of giving enemies, like, an actual interesting moveset and stuff, we're just gonna throw, like, 8 of them in a room. So why do I hate these specific enemies? Well, first of all, they are exactly as obnoxious as the guards outside. But second, they've got a couple extra tools at their disposal. The first we've already seen, they can use Wrath of the Gods, which is just a big fuck you AoE spell, where if you are standing too close to him, you are getting hit by it, and it does not hit lightly. And also, which we will hopefully not see, is, oh, there it is. Yeah, they have healing miracles. So, not an awesome combination. These guys are genuinely terrible to fight. And God forbid you try to fight them two on one. Like, it does not end well. So yeah, I am sitting on the absolute... I was holding block, but okay.
Sitting on the precipice.
Yeah, I was sitting on the absolute edge of this cathedral, and I'm just periodically checking to see if the other one is following or not.
Good to know.
I really don't like that I'm having to waste Estus on these guys.
Because you're gonna have...
Ornstein and Smo is the most notorious fight in this game, bar none.
Yeah.
And for very good reason. This is the biggest difficulty spike in the game. And this game has not necessarily been easy so far. Manageable, but this is where things can kind of get off the rails a little bit. Also, he healed a second time because they can do that. Isn't that...
How many times can they heal?
I have no idea. Isn't it great?
Bort.
We're going to be here for a while. Okay. You know what? I am not content with the amount of times that I've gotten hit during this. I'm just going to try again. Absolute waste of Estus flasks.
Valid.
Because trust me, I need all that I can get going into this. In fact, I am going to kindle this bonfire. So now I have 10. 10 Estus.
That's what I was thinking too.
Hey. Cool, I can level up health again. Hooray. We're level 50. Woo!
Are you so happy?
I don't know, it doesn't really mean anything to me. That's the shortcut jump I was talking about earlier.
Ah.
And actually, you know what? Before we try this again, I'm going to see if I can upgrade the Dragon Bone Fist. I don't remember if it needs Dragon Scales or Demon Titanite, because it falls in a weird category where Demon Titanite is used to reinforce boss weapons, but then also it has Dragon in the name. So I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah. Oh. All right, let's see here. Let's just, like... I mean, I want to see how much it costs first, actually. That would be smart. And also, if we can even do it. Okay. So, first of all, it is Dragon Scales.
And you have one of those.
I have one, yes. Yeah, okay. This should be enough, I think. Yeah. Why are you slide whistling?
It's fun.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I mean, it's a little distracting, I'm not gonna lie.
I figured it could bring a comedic element into a stressful time and or add more stress to the stress. Walks in to fight Ornstein and Smo. But did not slide.
Yeah. Vinny bought me a shitty slide whistle, and it is so bad. Like, even by slide whistle standards.
Do you like it though?
I do. I love it. This guy gets really, like, angry really quickly. And then he walks off the stairs instead of going back down.
Instead of dealing with his problems in a healthy way, he jumps.
I'm summoning Solaire. I'm running to the boss door. I don't care anymore.
Okay. Whatever health Solaire has is...
I would love it if Solaire were to join me. I understand that that is not necessarily a given. Anyways. This is Smo.
He stands!
Yeah, no, I'm assuming he just stands like that 24/7. And then that's Ornstein.
They also hate each other even though they're coworkers.
Yes.
And even though they work together.
Realistic. TBH. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about your damage?
It's not good.
When you did your all whip run, how was that compared to this?
The all whip run had better damage, but the attacks were slower.
I love how Smo walks.
I don't know if Solaire will be joining us, to be honest. Ow. Christ. That was very lucky. So, the general strategy with this fight. First of all, don't do that. So, this fight is all about managing enemy placement. Ornstein is generally going to approach you faster than Smo. And then when you get a chance to attack Ornstein, that's when Smo usually decides to close the gap. So this fight is definitely just about patience and like very little else. Because once you learn how to dodge the attacks, like it is still a hard fight. Mostly because having two different AIs to juggle is just a mess. So, spoiler alert, it does matter who you kill first, because the second one will get a power-up and go back to full health. I find Super Smo to be way easier than Super Ornstein, and it's not even close.
Ornstein's a furry.
Ornstein's a bitch is what he is.
I love how Smo moves so much. She's so funny.
I'm using Smo's hammer as a backup weapon in Dark Souls 3. It is insanely fun. Insanely practical? No, not even close, but it is fun. Smo's most dangerous attack is that like charging attack that you've seen him do a million times, where he does like kind of like a scoop up afterwards. It is really difficult to dodge, to be honest. I did not think he would go for the follow-up there. I don't know why I didn't think that, but yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are they real?
I don't know.
That's a lore question.
I don't know lore things all that well. There is very real reason to believe that this Ornstein is not like actual Ornstein, because a boss called the Old Dragon Slayer shows up in Dark Souls 2, and it's literally just Ornstein again. First of all, very creative. Thank you, Dark Souls 2. Yep. And I can't even say that's a Dark Souls 2 thing, because Dragon Slayer armor shows up again in Dark Souls 3. At least it's got a different moveset in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
But because the old Dragon Slayer in Dark Souls 2 has like the armor of Ornstein and everything like that, which like we have very real reason to believe is like custom armor. It might be him. I don't fucking know.
There's also the person they're protecting.
Yeah. So behind these two is the big booba lady Guinevere, who we have been making jokes at the expense of whenever it's come up. I'm actually gonna spec for lightning defense real quick.
Yeah, she's not real.
Yeah, no, she is definitely an illusion.
She's as real as your Discord Gia.
True. Get him.
It's your Discord kitten. But yeah, I think in lore, her and like her spouse just ditched.
Yeah, no, they basically said, fuck this, I'm out, and left when things went bad.
Valid. Her name's Guinevere.
Yep.
Guinevere and Melania from Elden Ring was a ship I saw a lot.
Yes.
It's just because redheads.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, Princess and Knight is a hot, like, ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cute.
It was.
I mean, Dark Souls and Elden Ring are not connected lore-wise, but...
No. And people who tried to connect all of FromSoft's library lore-wise are in a losing battle.
But, like... You can treat it like Smash Bros, where it's like, yeah, they're just... whatever.
Yeah.
Or you can just pop a character in for fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a big, like, all for, like, just fucking around with Fanon for... As long as you're not a dick about it.
I am switching back to our old weapon because we still had one that was plus 10.
Your punch.
I don't know if it actually does better damage now that I'm looking at it. That might be specifically for this guy, and maybe not everyone. I don't know. I'm also going to try summoning Solaire again. I don't know what happened last time.
He got lost. It's scared.
I literally never even saw his fucking health bar pop up. Like, I genuinely feel scammed. I paid a humanity for that. Come on, man. Cool, he's here. He does the funny praise the sun thing. I'm gonna book it to the boss room and hope he follows me and doesn't get distracted. And or killed. Ornstein likes to start the fight with that charge attack, by the way.
After the first attempt?
No, he did that the first time. He just got a little sidetracked. Because here's the thing, once he starts that charge move, it's not like it just like shoots him straight forward or even straight at you or anything like that. He enters a charging stance where he basically just fucking levitates off the ground and tries to get as close to you as possible. And if he runs into something, instead of like stopping his charge, he just kind of keeps in charging stance, and the only way to get him out of it is to have him do the actual attack at you. It is maybe the single jankiest move in this entire game.
Most foot armor feels like it would be uncomfortable.
Probably.
Like how he has eyes on his neck and then his little head.
Yeah.
I wonder if his head really goes up to his head.
I don't think it does. TBH. This is worse damage, by the way.
I guess that's good to know.
It is good. That whiffed? Come on, dude. But yeah, if Smo decides to do that charge attack while he's standing right next to you, good luck. I have played this game a dozen times. I do not know how to dodge that move when it is that close.
Steep shot.
Finding safe windows to heal during this fight is also incredibly difficult.
So, if one of them gets fully healed, is it good to just focus all your attacks on one of them at the start?
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't, like...
It literally does not matter for the other health bar. So I will not be attacking Smo basically at all.
At least I'm not on purpose.
Yeah. If he happens to get close to me and I have a chance to land a free hit on him, I'll go for it. Just in case I get enough free hits for it to like actually matter, but I am not counting on it. Man, my lack of range is like really showing in this fight, and in all the worst ways.
I feel like that's been the worst thing so far, is just the lack of range with punching.
Yeah, I don't care about the lack of damage.
You can make up for the lack of damage by just, you know, hitting more.
Yeah, exactly.
But having to be like up in like Ornstein's bubble is like. Ugh.
It's terrifying.
Also, I don't think we're getting Solaire.
I don't think so either.
He got lost in the Walmart parking
Cool.
lot.
I'm really glad I waited for this specific fight where I need him the most in order to show off summoning. Really cool. Thanks, man.
It's like when you go to meet someone at like a restaurant and they're like, "Where are you? I don't know where you're at."
And then they're at like the restaurant across the street and you're like, okay, but I'm already at this one. And they're like, can you just meet me here? And then you go over there and they make you pay the bill after they've already eaten. And then they're like, sorry, I gotta go.
That sounded a little too real for a moment.
I'm just saying that is how it feels.
Do you have enough humanities to keep fucking around with this?
I am going to dump literally all of my humanities into this. I do not care anymore.
Okay.
If I lose humanities, we will cut the episode short and I will go grind more. Because that's where we're at.
Is this where the challenge run stops being fun and starts becoming the challenge?
That's typically what happens at this point in the game anyways, to be fair.
Is this when you have to roll the boulder up the hill and it starts coming back down?
Yeah. Okay.
I think someone's coming towards you.
It's just that Silver Knight on the stairs. He can't get to me. He will try, though.
Little ding dong.
Anyways, Dragon Bone Fist. I suppose... I mean, that does have better lightning defense.
I'm gonna get a snap.
Okay. I'm gonna try Solaire one more time.
Okay.
By the way, if you don't wait long enough and just run down the stairs before he spawns, he will spawn, try to follow you, and fall off the stairs and take fall damage. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Okay. Anyways, I'm trying Grass Crest Shield. So, Solaire does not necessarily need to do damage here. He just needs to tank Smo for me. Like, that is literally all I ask of him.
Whoa, do you see that hit he did on Ornstein, though?
Yeah, no, he can do damage, for sure. That's just not why I have him here.
He's just there to be another distraction for the AI.
Yes, because then you don't have to worry about baiting one apart from the other. Oops. Ow. Christ. No. Okay.
Okay, oh my god.
I was about to lose my mind up in here, up in here. He's actually going to kill Smo before I kill Ornstein.
Did you just hold out?
No, I really, really do not like Super Ornstein.
Oh. This is gonna be unfortunate then.
Maybe.
Unless you both team up on him.
I mean, look, I don't know how much health Solaire has right now.
He has like a quarter, less than more than a quarter. Like,
Okay, so it's not looking great, but I will still race him to the finish here. I'm just face tanking. Oh, thank you. Oh, you fucking god. Okay. Now, believe it or not, is the easier part of the fight. Also, this is really loud.
Oh, I like that stock static sound. Why did he smack you? Like, crush him?
So he could absorb his lightning powers.
Can he walk faster?
I mean, he walks a little faster. That move is particularly terrifying.
Oh, poor Solaire.
I honestly, hot take, I don't mind if he kills Solaire here.
Solaire got a couple hits in.
Yo, good shit, man.
He does like a whole like chunk.
Yeah, no, that's because he has like a weapon that does damage. Isn't that crazy? What a concept.
He's done like
All right, it's just up to me now. We're good. So if you get Smo at a distance like this, there's a high chance that he charges. If he doesn't and you charge at him, he will usually do that jump attack. That is the attack you want, because you can just run directly under him and he has no follow-ups, which means you can literally just swing at him, get a couple hits in, and then back the fuck up before he electric butt slams you, because that is one of the most damaging moves in the entire game. In fact, I'm going to heal right now because it would one-shot me. I am confident. And now it becomes a battle of attrition. Yeah, for whatever reason, if you just like sprint at him, there's like a reasonable chance that he does the jump attack. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like intentional. Either way, it makes this a lot more manageable. Okay, good charge. That attack is also acceptable. That is the attack you do not want to get hit by. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know why I tried to punch there. That was a bad idea. No, 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 no. One thing you can do with his charge attack also is if you can get a pillar between you and him, he will usually get stuck on the pillar, and that will like waste the duration of his charge. So if that happens, awesome. One other thing is Smo's hammer head actually does count as a shield, just like those sentinel guys. So if you hit that with an attack before it makes contact with his body, does not count, no damage. Doesn't come up all that often because it is thankfully on the left side of his, well, I guess that's the right side, but our left side. Hey, can you fuck off? Thanks.
yo, you tanked that.
That's just because I rolled it properly, which is easier said than done. Ooh, I got one hit. Yeah, basically, if you get an opportunity to attack Smo, get 1 or 2 hits in and get the fuck out. That is how you win this fight. That was a weird time for a jump there. Oh, come on, dude. He wants me dead. One. Hey. Come on now. Get a pillar.
Sip.
This is what I mean by the pillar thing, by the way. It just full blocks him. Yeah. Okay, well that would have been a nice opportunity, but whatever.
Is that him laughing?
Yes. That's how much damage that attack does, by the way. Got a little too greedy.
Does Ornstein make sound when he fights you?
I don't think so. Smo just has his weird, creepy little laughs. You know who he reminds me of, actually, is Peloptos from Skyward Sword.
Yes.
Cool boss fight, by the way.
The way he walks around makes me think of the Asylum Demon.
A little bit, yeah.
got like one more hit.
Yep.
Maybe 2.
I can handle that. Hallelujah.
Once you actually got Solaire in there, it was easy.
See? That's what I'm saying. That's why I waited. Oh,
It was
man.
it was a more pain in the ass fighting the 2 knights outside than I think the fight in here.
Once you get Solaire in here, if you can blitz down one of them, it becomes a lot more manageable because the first phase is honestly way harder than the second phase. Also, because we killed Lautrec, this is over here. It's his armor set. Cool. And also I didn't highlight it, but we also got the Ring of Favor and Protection, aka the FAP ring.
I see.
It boosts stamina, max HP, and max stamina, and equip load.
Shit. That seems good.
But here's the catch. If you take it off after you have equipped it, it breaks.
Oh.
So
Once the FAP, always the FAP.
exactly. So be careful when you make your build dependent on it, because
There's no going back.
there are other situations in the game where you literally need a ring equipped to progress, which means you are locked into that ring and the FAP ring, and that's it. But yeah, I figured I would mention that because I kind of forgot about it.
I think that's it.
That's gonna do for Dark Souls today. Man, that was
crazy.
a lot.
That was a lot for you to do and me to just stare at and be like,
Yeah. Hopefully that was entertaining. Thank you all very much for watching. We will see you next time.